Hi everyone, how are you today? I wanted to come to you today with some drugstore goodies I've picked up. One thing I ordered off of Amazon, I'll discuss that at the end. But the things that I've got quite a few things from Walgreens and Target, so let's get started. I'll start with what I got at Walgreens first. I think it was last week or the week before. I went in and there was buy one get one half off on the Wet n Wild collection. So I had told you all before that I had gotten the Wet n Wild Fergie collection, the Rosé Champagne Glow, which I absolutely love. I thought I would give the bronzer one, I would consider it a bronzer anyway, a try, because there's 3 in the collection, and this one is Rose Golden Goddess. I have to say I have not used this yet, because once I opened it up and swatched it, it is a little unsure. I mean, it's very metallic looking. Very. I mean, that's a bronze goddess faux show. I mean, look at that. I don't know. I'm just going to have to give it a shot because I don't know with my complexion if that's going to work. It's just way more metallic than I was hoping for, because the other one, the highlighter one that I got, this Rosé Champagne Glow, it's just for a highlighter you kind of don't mind a little bit of a shimmer and all that, and this one I feel like it's pretty. It just seems a little more subtle. I don't know why it doesn't seem very subtle right there next to this one, but I just love the way it goes on. I told you it reminded me of the MAC Soft and Gentle. So I don't know. I have to honestly say I haven't tried it yet, but when I do, I'll get back with you on it, and I'm gonna leave it out on my vanity, so I will try it next time. So I will do that, and if I would have thought about it more, I would have done that today. But I did, the same day I picked that up, I also picked up the blushes that I said last time kind of scared me because, I mean, they're extremely, well, look, I mean, come on. Whoa. Yeah. Well, it still scares me, quite frankly, but it's buy one get one half off, so I thought I'm not going to know until I try. This one's a little more chalky. But I mean, that's like a fluorescent. That's like, whoa. If I do try it, I will use an extremely light hand with a stippling brush. Because, I mean, it really even goes on. Can you see all the powder coming off there? I mean, it's very powdery. So, I don't know. But I'm still willing to give that a try, too. It blends pretty well. It blends nicely, actually. Not bad. So, I still haven't given that one a try yet. But I also got, oh, that one, by the way, is called Brush with Danger. Sorry for the reflection. I'm in front of my window. That's my light. And then there's also Brush with Brilliance. Now, I already had Brush with Destiny, and I absolutely love this one. You can tell I've been showing it some love. I have this on today, if you can see it, and I love it. And then there's the other one that I picked up, because there's a total of 3 of them. It's Brush with Brilliance, and I like this one also. It's very pigmented, and it's out of my comfort zone, but I'm glad I picked it up anyway, because I wore it the other day and it is beautiful. It really is. There again, you need a stippling brush with this one. These two seem more pigmented than the Brush with Destiny, because I just use a regular blush brush with this one. I'm light-handed with it, but these other two, definitely a stippling brush and light-handed. So I'm not sure. So anyway, I also, with the Wet n Wild collection, while they were buy one get one half off, I picked up these lippy sticks. They're the Velvet Matte Lip Color crayons. And the Wet n Wild from Fergie. It's the Fergie collection. I got Creamsicle Kitty, which is this one. Let's swatch it. It's so pretty. They look really pretty in the summer too. I love that. And then I got Fashion Darling. It's right beside the other one. It's that one. These wear so beautifully. And then I have on DJ Doll. And then we have Pinky Candy. You can see those. Today I have on DJ Doll. And I absolutely love it. And here are the swatches. And I just love these. They're not drying whatsoever. And my lips, usually if something's going to be drying, I can tell right away, or at least within the next 15 minutes after putting them on. And these have just been nice each time I've worn them. So I'm very pleased with those, especially getting them buy one, get one half off. That's very nice. And then also the Wet n Wild I got. Now I just went 2 days ago and they still had the buy one get one half off sale at Walgreens. So I went ahead and picked up, that's when I picked up, let's see, I got the other highlighter, Hollywood Boulevard. I have it on today and I love it. It's not crazy highlight. I love it. I'm really happy with the two highlighters from the Fergie collection. So I picked that up, and I also picked up a quad, which is called The Naked Truth. I love neutrals. I love the browns. This is just me. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm pretty confident I'm going to like it. Well, I've opened it and swatched it, but I haven't used it yet, I should say. And I'm really pleased with the pigmentation on these, so I'm happy. Now, one thing I picked up, I ended up going to Target, and one of the things I picked up, this was on the same day, this was 2 days ago, I picked up this, that's a quint. I said quad. I just caught myself. That's a quint. This is the quad from CoverGirl, and it says it's new. It is called Notice Me Nudes. Let me open it up. Looks like this. I have this on my eyes today, if you can tell, and I wore this yesterday too, and I'm so impressed with this little quad. I'm really impressed with it. It only has one matte shade, then the rest are shimmer, and I was afraid I wasn't gonna like that. I mean, I don't mind some shimmer on the lid occasionally in a darker color, but the only matte is the one I use for the transition, and I'm happy with it. I'm really surprised. I'll definitely repurchase this. The only thing I can say bad about it so far, again, this is only my second day wearing it, but has a lot of what do you call it? Not fallout. Well, I guess you could call it that, but when I dip my brush into it, you can tell where, I mean, it stirs up a lot of powder. I feel like it's, when shadows do that, I feel like it's so wasteful, because I know this isn't going to last me very long, because every time I dip into it, I mean, it draws up so much powder that I have to dump it, and it'll get into like the next color, so I have to dump it so it doesn't mix with my colors. You know, and I get a different result with it. So that's kind of disappointing, but I love the outcome, so it's worth it. And I think this was $6, something like that. I'll list it below the price I paid for it at Target. And let's see, the next things I got at Target, I'm so happy to get these. I went to Walmart first, and of course, they still had the signs up saying coming soon. And then I tried Walgreens. They were all out. So excuse me, you guys, I have bad allergies, and spring is trying to pop up, and then it's cold again one day, and it messes with my allergies so bad. So I'm kind of stopped up. I'm trying not to snort and snot, so that's the deal. But I ended up going to Target, and that's the third place I went. I was on the hunt specifically for these, and I'm so excited. It's the L'Oreal Nude Palettes. I got the one, oh gosh, that looks awful with the reflection. I got, this is one. And then I also got the 2 palette, the number 2. And here's this one. I don't have that quite open yet. Here we go. These look a little more cool toned than the original one, than the number 1. It's more warm toned, which is, I prefer the most, but I know I can work with this one too. I mean, I'm really pleased with it. Nude palettes are my thing. They really are. I enjoy them, and it's just what works best for me. So I'm excited to dig into these. I haven't even swatched these yet. So if you want me to do like a tutorial with them, or you want me to do a swatch with them and things like that, I will totally do that. So I'm excited. I'm glad I got a hold of them. I'll list the price below for these two. I think they were under $16 a piece. The last thing that I picked up at Target 2 days ago when I went is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And I got it in the shade 125 Nude Beige. And this is the second day that I've used it, and I love it. It doesn't leave my skin feeling like it feels like I don't have any foundation on. And I'm just so excited. And usually I am normal to dry skin, but I notice when I have certain foundations on, I feel like I get oily buildup like in my T-zone. And so I thought with the matte and poreless, it's only for normal to oily, because if you want normal to dry, it's a different formula. It's not the matte and poreless. I forget what it is, but it's not the matte and poreless. And I really wanted to try the matte and poreless, so I thought, well, normal to oily, I'll give it a try. It was really cheap. I think it was $7 or something. So I thought, I'm going to give it a try, and I'm so glad I did. I absolutely love this foundation so far. It's only day 2. Hopefully it won't break me out, which most foundations don't, but I'm in love with it. I think I did okay with the color selection, which, you know, I'm sure it'll change when summer gets here and I'm out in the sun more, which of course I do use sunscreen. Let's see, does this have any in it? I don't think this has sunscreen in it, but I will definitely use sunscreen. I do all summer and spring, and it's built into some of my BB creams and foundations now, but I definitely take better care of my skin than I used to. But I am in love with this. This is totally worth the hype. Totally. I love it. Okay, well, that is all that I got from the drugstore. Now I want to talk to you about what I picked up on Amazon. Everyone's talking about them, so I had to give them a shot. Free shipping. It was under $8. It's the Love Alpha mascara, the natural fiber collection thingy. Okay, here's what it looks like. Comes in 2 separate tubes, and for $8, around $8, it came with 2 sets. So this one is the transplanting gel, which is like typical just mascara. Let me show it to you. So, I mean, nice wand. What you're supposed to do is put on the transplanting gel, which is just your basic mascara formula. Nice wand. You know, can't see anything bad about this. I wouldn't mind using it on its own, really. And then after you've applied it, while it is still wet, you put on the natural fibers. Comes in the smaller tube. Okay. Here's what they look like. If you can see it. All these fibers. Okay. So, you work quick. Okay? And, I mean, you can see them. They just drop. You just touch them and they just fall. Look, it's hanging right there. It just... Okay. So, this is how I did it. Open them both up. Keep them in my hands. So I knew I'd be as fast as I possibly could, okay? So I'll put this on, I do not have this on today. I've worked twice. Can't deal. Okay, put it on as thick as I could. Hurry up and put these on. And try, and you know, common sense tells me, do not go extremely close to your lash line, you know, with the fibers, because they're going to get in your eyes, they're going to drop. And so put on as much as you can, and then you use the transplanting gel again over top of it to seal them in. Well, basically what I saw was the transplanting gel was taking it off. I mean, you can see I've got them all over here now. They're everywhere. You can even see them sticking out of the tube. So I did it, and I put as much as I could to coat that stuff, and I even did 2 coats of each. Well, actually 3 of this, because then I went ahead and put after I did the transplanting gel again to seal that coat in of fibers, I went ahead and put more fibers on and then sealed in that. I just felt like everything I was doing, it was taking off. My lashes looked decent, but it didn't look like false lashes, that's for sure. And I have on the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which is like my favorite right now. It didn't look much different than this does. So I don't know, I'm disappointed in it. They irritated my eyes so bad. My eyes are already irritated because of allergies. I mean, they get itchy, they get blurry, they get watery. I mean, this time every year I feel like I need to go to the eye doctor because my eyes are changing. I'm getting headaches. I must need glasses now. Never the case. It's always allergies. It's allergy season. It's time for all this mess again. I go through it every year. I just took some Tylenol before I started filming. And it's exactly what this stuff makes you feel like, because these little tiny fibers, which I don't think they're hurting my eyes. They're supposed to be all natural, which I don't know, but they didn't irritate my eyes in a sense of like the being scratched or anything, but you know, like itchiness, something in your eyes. After a while, it goes away, but like the first 15 minutes after putting it on, it's so irritating. I've given it 2 tries. I'm gonna try it one more time and decide whether it's, you know, maybe I'll be better at it. Maybe it's a whole thing of getting used to the whole routine of how to do it. Maybe I'll find a better way. I don't know. But I'll get back with you and I'll update you on it, and we'll see how it goes. But other than that, I think that's all I have to talk about today. I was excited to show you my little hauls from the drugstore, from Walgreens and Target, and then of course which I thought these would be little miracles for my puny lashes, but I don't know. The verdict is still out, so we'll see. But thanks guys for listening and coming by and checking out my channel again, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye!